called Moving These Blocks. There we go. We're live. Yay. Now let me see if I can get myself. There we go. Here I am. Yes, I still am wearing the crown. I will be wearing the crown all week. Those of us who were at the conference, we rock the crown. So there we go. I don't know if Dr. Nicole got one. I don't think she was there. So we're doing this thing called self-talk. And this month, for the rest of this month, which is only one more today and one more day, we're going to be removing these things called money blocks or blocks that are in our way in regards to money. In regards to money. So discovering what has been in the way of you attracting money to the degree that you want to attract it or keep it to the degree that you want to keep it. Let me grab me a jacket, guys. Hold on. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Self-talk is going to be all about finding out what's in your way. You might discover that, and I always say this. You guys may have remember me saying this. It's levels to this stuff. It's like peeling back an onion. You find one layer, and sometimes you find another one behind that one, and sometimes you find another one behind that one. It's like peeling back the layers. That's what you may discover is happening in this space with you. Because you may recognize when someone else is talking, oh my gosh, I have that too. Oh my gosh, I can relate to that one too. So you might have a whole lot of these things that you can relate to. No worries, that's a good thing. Because the more you can discover about yourself and what's getting in your way, the better it becomes. Sorry, I couldn't find me anything close by. I had to grab a blanket. I have my AC on 60 in here. So I'm freezing my own self. Um, but you may find that other people have some of the same things that you have, and you may not have even discovered or knew that you had it. So don't be surprised if other people's stuff pops up and it clicks for you. That's why I love doing this stuff in a group setting because so many things come up. We're all attracting each other to ourselves because we are alike. There's some common denominators here. So when we hear them, we can heal from them. So in this space, I'm not really looking for anyone who's already got it. Sometimes I post stuff online and everyone says, "Well, I don't do that. I don't do this. I don't. My life is great. I'm not interested in talking to you. You figured it out. No worries. Just bypass my page. Don't even come up here." But if you can relate to some of the stuff I post, and you're like, "Oh my God, yes, I think I have done that. I do that. There's some residue there that I need to clean out." Then you're in the right place. Stay here. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Um, I posted up earlier today, and if you shared this post yesterday, make sure you raise your hand. Hopefully, you remember the order that we said yesterday, because some people were supposed to go first today, and I hope you remember who you are. I know Kiki was one of them. Joanne is one. I can't remember if there was another one, but if how you come up and talk is you share the video and you tag me in it. So then I know you shared it. And the reason I say share it before you come up is because I think this message is so huge. And I think if we take the time to share information that we come across that we like, other people will be able to see it and see if it applies to them and heal themselves from specific things, just like you did, just like I did, just like we all did. So that's why I'm so big on sharing. So if you share that's gonna be my thank you. Is come here, let's talk yours through. So money. So I see Joanne is here. Yes, I see the beautiful Joanne is here. Are you ready or you want to come back to you?
I can try to start. My kids are out here being quiet right now, so I can try.
Okay.
Ask Nikki one.
Um,
So, Grand Rising, everyone.
Grand Rising. So money, what's your experience with money as of today? Like what's your experience with money now?
I would say money come and money goes.
I say it comes in and it goes right out.
Yes.
When it goes right out, is it enough to take care of everything? Or sometimes you have to rob Peter to pay Paul? Or what's the normal experience?
The normal experience it is that most of the time it's enough to pay everything, and depending on the months and the time, the more money comes in the summertime, so the less money comes in the wintertime. So the wintertime is a little different than the summertime.
I say, I say. Okay, good. So how was money when you were growing up? How did you experience it when you were growing up?
Money when I was coming up, I was the only child. And so my mom and I, she did the best she could with what she was doing. She worked 2 jobs. She worked day and night, and to try to take care of herself and me. And my dad was around, and he would say he was going to help but wouldn't, or say he was going to do something and didn't, or promise that he was going to do something and didn't. I even remember him writing checks to my mom, and they never cleared. So that was the experience I remember from that.
I say, I say. Would you say that you see some similarities in when you were growing up, how money was, and how you are experiencing it now? Or does it look totally different?
I think it's different. I don't think it's mm, I think it's different. I don't think it's the same.
I say, I say. I know it's a hard question, right? Because you have to go back and go, hmm. Do you ever remember saying to yourself when you were growing up and you got old enough to get out of the house? Do you ever remember saying anything about money, like saying anything like when I grow up, money's gonna be different, or this is what I'm gonna do when I get money? Do you ever remember sorry, saying anything like that when you moved out?
Right. I remember saying that, once I get out of the house, I'm going to take care of myself, and I'm not going to be in the same situation that maybe my mom was. And then actually probably ended up somewhere like that, like, working to pay each week or each month to pay a bill just like her. So in that instance, I do see it. Each week I get paid, I'm paying a bill, I'm paying a bill, I'm paying a bill. So it's coming in, like I said, and going out.
Okay, that's right. I say. So what did you learn about money? Even if you know it still today, what did you learn about money?
I learned, what have I learned about money? That it's valuable, that when it comes, if you do the right thing with it, that I should do the right thing with it, that I should appreciate it. And I learned that money is there to help take care of what needs to be taken care of. And if you don't have it, you can't do it. Um, um, I guess that's it.
I said it's okay. I said, are you doing the right things with it? One of the things that you learned about money is when you get it, you're supposed to do the right thing with it. What's the right
Yeah.
thing?
The right thing is you have to at first pay your bills and take care of your home so you can have somewhere to live and have some food to eat. Um, and should try to save if you can. If you have some left over, try to at least save so you can have something for later. So you can invest it or do something with it.
That's right. If you had money now, what would you want to? What would you want money for?
I'm going to I'm going to have a food trailer. I'm going to have a food trailer, and I'm going to have the money to get it.
That's right. A food trailer. What's that?
Yeah, it's like a food truck. So if you don't know, we're into vendoring. We already have an ice cream truck, a soft serve ice cream truck, and it looks like a food truck. So now we're working on trying to invest in a food trailer. It looks like a little kitchen. Let me say that. Looks like a kitchen with wheels on it.
Okay. Okay. I say. I say. And you'll have meals in there.
Yes, I
I
say.
say. Where will you sell it? Where will you go to sell?
DMV, the district, Maryland, DC, and Virginia.
Okay, in the DMV area.
Mm-hmm.
I say. And do you want that to be the you want multiple streams of income, or you want to just concentrate on having that one?
I want to keep my daycare for a while, for a couple of years more, and then after that, I want to phase that out and just deal with that.
Okay. I see. You did good. You've done so good. You've already answered all the questions, and your answers are already there. But I'm gonna keep asking you some questions. But
Okay.
if you can give me the same answer, it doesn't matter. When
Okay.
you think about money, what was one of the major things you were taught about money?
Security. Security. It's valuable. It's meaningful. Mostly security, I would think.
Okay,
Was out in everything.
I see. If you had $1 million today, what would you do?
I would probably leave here and go somewhere and sit on the beach and just stay and never come back. That's my ultimate goal. To live on the beach and leave everybody except me and my husband. Oh my goodness. I would get my food truck and then do that for some years and save. And just save. Yes.
I say. Why would you save? You would save for what?
For that home on the beach.
I say. I say. So
For that retirement home.
I say.
Yes.
Oh, I love what you do. I love what you said. So if you could
Yes.
back $1 million to yourself, one of the things you would do is relax. Go to the beach and relax. And then you come back and get your food truck and work that a couple of years and then go back and relax again.
We have our home there waiting on us.
I say. I say.
Put that down. Come on.
Do you if you had to think about it, and if I was to ask you, if you were to think about money, what is one of the things that is blocking it? Sorry, is blocking it from coming to you the way you want it to? What would you say?
I would say maybe it could be myself. It could be my business, my daycare, So kids come and kids go. So then my income up and it's down, up and it's down. So I guess surrounding my self-talk now, I should be saying something like my daycare, want it to be at its capacity at all times so the money can flow, because it doesn't flow like that all the time. It flows sometimes really well and then sometimes it doesn't.
You know what's so beautiful about removing the money blocks is the art of trying to find out what is the block or what is, and when I say block, I mean the block is always what's in the mind, what we have attached to the word money, or finding out what kind of relationship we have with the word money. Once we identify what kind of relationship we have with the word money, or identify the block that we have with money, we can then go in, retrain the brain through the self-talk and teach it something different about money. So what we're going to be doing is discovering what is the mindset that we have surrounding the word money. Because once we find that, we've located the block, right? We've located
Okay.
the block. So when when I ask you what was the teachings that you had around money, and I'm just gonna repeat what you said, and you did a beautiful job. I'm just gonna repeat what you said. What you learned about money was that it was security. The main thing you learned is that it was security. And I assume security to you means taking care of the bills, making sure the house is okay, making sure you have somewhere to live. Because I think I heard you say that. Making sure you have somewhere to live first. Pay your rent. Make sure you have somewhere to live. And then if there's any left, possibly stay.
Ashe.
I said. I repeated it right.
Ashe, yes.
Okay. I didn't hear anything about your trip on the beach.
Say
And
that again.
I didn't hear you say anything about fun. I didn't hear you say you were taught that you can have fun, you can travel, you can take a trip. I heard you
Eh,
say money comes to pay the bills, and that's it.
Got you. Got you. And actually, you know, we do take vacations. We do take trips. We do. We do. We like to travel. We
Yes,
do.
but
But I
in the
need to
teachings
include.
of
Go ahead.
money,
Say that again,
but
Dr. Nick.
but in the teachings of money, like when you were talking about, when I asked you what did you mostly learn about money, the answer
Got
was
you. Got you.
security. So that's the thing that's running mostly in your mind,
Right.
is that money comes to secure me. And if I have a little bit left, I'll save it. In fact, when we talked some more and I asked you what you want, you said you want money to open up your truck business. And you left it at that. Until I said $1 million, then you went, whoa, I got enough now. I can take a trip. When I asked you the first, you didn't say take a trip and then get my truck and then take a trip. The possibility wasn't even there, and I didn't put any limit on it. Only thing I said is, what would you do? And you said work.
Mm-hmm.
You said
Ashe.
work and get my truck. But when I said, what if you had $1 million? Then you add the fun into it.
Ashe. Wow. 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 When I should have the fun there all along, I should be speaking it into existence.
Yeah, because you're speaking work into existence and you're having that. How do I know you're having that? Because you have a daycare, you're an entrepreneur, you already have an ice cream truck, you're getting ready to buy another truck. So the avenues of creating work is there, and that's what you said you wanted. The avenues to work. And to have enough money to take care of your bills and save a little.
Ashe. Ashe. I say. That's interesting. I tell you, it's right there. You just don't see it in your head, and it's right there.
I say.
Wow.
I
Wow.
say. So if you
Wow.
could change it, what would you change it to? So now that you know that that's the reality that you have on the inside, and that's kind of been what you're creating, what would you want to create now? Like, what would be your self-talk now?
Um, that I'm creating money in a space where I can have comfort, I can have peace, where money can come to me, where it's harmony, it's joy, it's fun, and it also provides. Yes.
Do you have to work for it all the time?
Do I have to work for it all the time? No, because it's just gonna flow, I guess.
Do you want to work for it? And how do you get money? How can you get money?
I work for it. I have to
Work
work
hard.
for it. Yeah, I work for it.
Do you work hard for it? Do you work a lot for it? How do you work for it?
I don't want to say I work hard for it. I don't want to use that word. I work steady. Is that I work steady? I work. I work.
The way you work now, do you have enough time for yourself?
Whew. I don't think the time for myself, far as work, has anything to do with it. I think it's that's a whole nother issue. I
But
take
do
care of my
you have time?
mom. I do. I do.
Okay.
Yes. The
Okay.
answer is yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So as far as work goes, when you get off of work, you have enough time to give to yourself.
Not every day. And some days I work one to another, but some days in the week, yes, it would be a yes. Some days in the week, it would be a yes.
And and do you spend that time doing what you want to do?
I've started that now since we've been doing the self-talk and take care of ourselves. And that's when I said, okay, I finally got it.
Yes.
You know, even if it's one day, if it's something little as getting my nails done, it's me. It's for me. Or if
I
it's
see.
just going out to eat and it's just me. So yes, I'm doing that now. I'm surely doing that.
I see. I see.
Finally, thank you.
I
I
see.
say,
I
yeah.
see. I see. Now, don't worry. I'm going to ask you the same question over and over again. No worries. And you can give me the same answer if you have the same answer. Do you feel like um, how many hours do you work a day?
Oh, I work from 7 to. But my first child actually get here at 6:30 for 6:30 to 6:30. From 6:30 to 6. I'm sorry.
So 12 hours,
Yes.
and that's not working hard.
No, it's the study, and with an hour, maybe about an hour and a half break, sometimes.
I say. What if you could work 5 hours a day? What would you do with the extra uh 6 hours? Hold on, 12 hours a
Um,
day. The extra 7 hours.
Probably spend time, do time for myself, have time for myself, doing whatever I want to do for a change.
Would that be good?
Would that be good?
Yeah.
Yes. It would be good for me. When I'm always spending so much time doing for everybody else, yes. I'm overload for it. It's my time, I think. It should be my time. It is. Yeah.
Do you know why you're overloaded?
I know why I'm overloaded.
I give
Partly
you
from
a hint.
Yes.
You think 12 hours a day could be a little bit of an overload?
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. Yes.
You know, you're doing so beautiful because when you put in your mind not working hard, 12 hours is not working hard, it's working steady. And then if you give yourself permission to see what you can do, if you only had to work 5 hours out of that day and 7 hours was for yourself, you felt a sense of relief. I heard you say, woo, I could do more for myself.
Yes. It just seems like
But
it's all. Go ahead.
but maybe you may have been taught. Oh, hold on, don't go anywhere. I have to take this call. Hold on, don't go.
Nope, no worries.
Okay, sorry about that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, so your mom, I heard you say she worked a couple jobs to make sure you guys were okay.
I knew you was going in there. I heard you before you hung up. Go ahead.
So, is that why did you see long hours there?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of
Yep.
like normal.
Yep. Yep. Yes.
I
Yes.
say.
Yes.
You
Yes.
you haven't taught yourself that that's not normal yet.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. When you went and said, hold on, I said, I know. I said, that's it right there. I said, that's all I saw. That's all I know. That's, oh, unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Ashay. Ashay. Mm. Woo. I tell you. That was good right there. Because I just saw it. When you said, before you said, hold on, and you was speaking, get ready to say something about it, I said, that's it right there. What else do I know to do? What I saw. And it's sad because, I mean, I don't know if it's sad. That's all they knew then. But it's just like the generational just goes on, and it really doesn't have to. Like you said, sometimes we gotta change it, change our mind. Like,
Yes, you did good.
I'm ready to change it. I tell you. So.
You can actually create a whole different reality. You can teach yourself something totally different and get 7 hours in a day for you, and still make the same amount of money.
Right. Right. I shall.
Or more. And then more.
Woo.
No.
Hey, stop. Come on, baby. I'm sorry, doctor.
That's okay. That was beautiful. So the 2 blocks that we uncovered today was money comes just to sustain, and I have to work very hard to get it.
Get out.
And I didn't know that I had to work very hard to get it. I thought that was normal. My 12 hours was normal. And I can actually change that.
I shy. I shy. I shy.
Good lady.
So my thought now is I'll be debt free. What's today's date? The 30th.
30th, May 30th.
May the 30th. By December, I will be debt free and on a mission.
I say.
And on a mission. Yes. Yes. I say.
I say.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yes.
Y'all heard that, right? I'm gonna come back and tell y'all that. I am. Yes.
Yes. And we are supporting that.
So that's my self-talk every day, Dr. New. I will be saying I will be debt free by December the 31st. Is it 31 days? Yes. That's my talk.
Without working hard.
Without working hard.
And nobody's gonna get hurt for me to do it.
And nobody's gonna get hurt for me to do it. I shy. I shy. I shy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I did that.
You did that.
Yes. Nobody's gonna get hurt doing it, and I'm not even gonna work hard. Yes.
I say.
Program my mind. Thank you, lady. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Thank you. I'm gonna say that my own self. I am going to have an abundance of money before the end of this year. And I'm going to be able to do so much. I'm going to have a good time. And I'm going to help some other people have a good time. Good. And I ain't going to have to work hard to get it. Ain't nobody going to get hurt for me to have it.
Yes. 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 I got it. I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo. I see Miss that's what we're doing today. We're doing removing money blocks. And I see Miss Renata in the building. I'm not sure if she's going today. But we're doing self-talk. We are removing money blocks. That's what we're working on today. Removing money blocks. Hi, lady.
Hey, hold on. Hi, y'all. Oh, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Trying to get my phone together here. I got this little system set up in my desk so I can see everything.
Why you take it off?
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. All right. I love the topic of removing money blocks.
I know. You're the reason I did this. I'm
learning so much, and the way the universe is set up today, I don't have groups, so I can be on here to listen and learn as well as come up here and teach myself.
Oh, shit! Look at that. You can't make this stuff up.
So I gotta tell you that I really love this space, and all like once you learn from the space, you can't unknow it. So last night I was having trouble sleeping, and when I looked at the clock, my angel numbers 1111 were up. So I knew my people were with me, and I was like, "Come on, Renata, you teach this stuff, you know this stuff, you have your doctorate in metaphysics now, you've learned this stuff. Like, when are you gonna start just applying these things to your life? When are you going to start pouring into yourself like you pour into everyone else? And yeah, I've been having this issue around money blocks, and I've had it for years. I've had it for a long time. I didn't grow up wanting for anything, but I grew up in a space where I felt like things weren't really important to me. I needed more of an attachment, affection type of relationship with people. I didn't need things. So when it came to money, I was always giving it away, trying to buy people so that they would like me and love me and accept me. And when you asked that question this morning, do we flaunt money? Have I ever flaunted money in front of people's face to say I have it? If my first reaction was like, no, I don't never do that, right? Because I'm so humble and I give stuff away. And then I was like, wait a minute, maybe I do flaunt money in front of people to make them think that I have it to give when I really don't. And I end up driving myself into not having money just to continue to give so that other people will be happy or pleased with me. And when I don't have money to give, it really, really bothers me. It really hurts me. And I was like, because I don't think I'm good enough without it. I don't think I'm worthy. So even the thing, do I think I'm a failure without money? Is like, nah, I don't think I'm a failure. But then again, maybe I do, because I'm not within myself. I'm not enough. So I need the money as a front to get me in the space of other people to like, love, and accept me. So I kind of did all this like self-talk, and then you had those questions, and I was thinking about it more. And as I look at myself and I talk to myself, like I'm really not pleased with living in that space anymore, because like I tell my husband, like something is not right. We do too much stuff. We make too much money for me to always feel like I don't have enough. And so I mean, because it's crazy. It's like I even do outside of my 9 to 5, I have a private practice, but I go out and do the work and I never submit my invoices to be paid, which is ridiculous, I know, but I don't. And then I always end up without money. And I got money that I do have. I just haven't submitted the invoices to be paid for it. So something like, I know there's a block there. I just don't understand what that is, or why I continue to allow myself to be in that position.
Oh, no, be here, be here. Are you here?
I'm here now. Can you hear me?
I heard your block loud and clear.
You did?
Oh my gosh. And I want to tell it to you, but I'm not. I'm going to ask it through questions, because we're close enough that I can tell it to you, because I heard it as soon as you said it. And I heard Spirit say it as soon as I heard you say it. Spirit said, that's it. I said, ah! Let's do it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh my gosh. I'm checking myself to see if I have the same, because we can share blocks. I know my block is my teaching from my uncle. That's my major block. But geez, I think I shared this with you. So you said earlier, tell me about when you were growing up. I think I heard you say when you were growing up, everything was fine. You didn't really have a lot of money problems, and people ask you for money, you were able to give it to them, because you didn't have money issues. You had another issue. Do you remember what you said the other issue was?
Yeah, I didn't feel the connection to people like I needed to. I felt really lonely. So the way that love was shown to me, which is nothing wrong with it, I'm not bashing my family or anything like that. But the way that love was expressed to me was through money and things. Like I never wanted for anything. I always had everything, but my parents all were always away at work, and my brothers were older and out of the house.
What did you want? Ashay.
So I was just always really lonely, and I just needed that connection. So when it came to other people, um, I just always gave money to them. I remember being in school buying people's lunches and just giving stuff away, and just like, you want this, you can have this, or just giving stuff to them, because I kind of learned that's how you get people's affection, or that's how you show stuff. And I just have always, and still am that way, where I will give and give and give, and I don't even have it. Like, but I won't say I don't have it. I'll just give, and then I'll just suffer.
What did you want most?
Um,
When your parents had the love language was money, but what did you want their love language to be?
like time and attention, like affection, like I like intimacy and time. I like time and intimacy. My love language is definitely physical touch, and time. So I really don't care about stuff. When I say I don't care about stuff, I do, but I don't, like, in my hierarchy of needs, like the stuff is just stuff, but it's really the attachment with people. But I like, don't get me wrong, universe. I like stuff too. But
Ashay.
that doesn't satisfy me. Like, so I don't want to live in a space. I want to live in a space of abundance. I do want to live in a true space of abundance, so that I can continue to give, but also continue to live.
You did so beautiful. I'm gonna ask you again. There's no worries. Even if you give me the same answer, what did you want the love language to be?
Connection, intimacy, time,
What did you get instead?
my material stuff. Lots of, material stuff, opportunities, material stuff.
And also money in your hand?
Huh?
And also money in your hand?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna ask the same question, no worries. You can give me the same answer. Your parents' language of love was money, but what did you want it to be?
I wanted it to be um I wanted it to be intimacy, connection, um, affection.
So when they gave you things, honestly speaking, did you go, "Oh, I really want this," or did you go, I could care less if I had that because I'd rather have this"?
Um, I think it was. I think I enjoyed the things in some aspects, but like, things would be left for me on the steps and be like, "Oh, happy birthday!" But I remember, and I would open it, be like an expensive piece of jewelry or something like that, and it was nice. But I remember being really, really sad, because more than anything, like, nobody was around, so I was just lonely.
That's sure. I sure. What would you rather have?
I would have rather had their intimacy, time, attention, them being somebody being there because I was just really lonely.
When you go to do your practice, do these people need your time and attention?
Yeah. Yes.
Would you rather give them time and attention rather than money, ask them for money?
Yeah. Yes, because they don't even pay me directly. It comes from the organization that connects us. So they don't ever have to hand me money. I don't ever have to ask for money. I just,
You can now complete
you
outside the hall.
for therapy, and we just talk and I feel really, really good because I feel like, I'm making a difference in their life, and I feel like I get back from them that appreciation that I'm there.
That's right. When you go there, what's your love language? Are you bringing money to the table, or you to the table, or both of you to the table? When you look at it, not what you want to do, but what are you doing? What is your love language when you're going to see them? Is it giving time, or is it collecting the money?
Um, because it's so crazy that I was just talking to myself this morning, like I really have to put boundaries around that because I'm like, oh, whatever time you want me to come, I'll be there. Whenever you want me to come, I'll be there. If you need to cancel and reschedule, it's okay. Even if you
You
call
know
it.
why you don't have the boundaries? You don't know why you don't have the boundaries. I say we'll do that next. Let's finish the money. You're so beautiful. So your mom and dad, they gave you money and things, but you wanted their time. That was the most important thing to you was their time. They could have kept the things. I like the things. They could have kept them. I'd have rather had the time. I just wanted to have the time, the intimacy, the hug, the kiss on the cheek. That's what I wanted. I could have cared less about the money and the things. I mean, I get it. I love them. No disrespect to them. I appreciate their language. I get it, but I wanted their time. I wanted their time and affection and love. So anytime money comes up and it's a thing, when I go to money, I remember they used to give me money, but all I wanted was their time and the kiss on the cheek and their affection. And I have a talent and a skill, and I could charge them for my time. I could charge them for my time, but I can't charge them for my time because I want to show them love and affection because that's what's most important is the love and affection. I don't want to charge them for my time because I remember when I was a kid, that's what used to happen. I used to get the money instead of the time. No, I'm here for you, the time. I'm here to show you love, time.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how I can show you that I love you. So when I ask the money to come, it's going to be a little difficult because money is challenged with love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
I see that.
in your space, you just the hug, the kiss on the cheek, the time, the intimacy.
Yeah.
So you have that which you wanted, warring with money. Now you are an adult. You would like to have the money to do these things, but you're still warring with money. No, it's not better than love and time.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't taught myself that I can have them both and they don't have to be interconnected or interrelated.
Yeah. I can see all of that. I can see it. It is a war. It's like a values war. Like I need like um I need the currency of money to exist in this space that we're in. If I didn't need it, it'd be fine. But like the bills come, the things come that need the currency of money. They don't accept my kindness, my love and attention, right? Um, I mean, people do, but and I do like to help people, and I like to be able to pay pay for things that I want, learning and growing and all of that stuff. It takes money. I like to invest in those things for myself, and I'm often in a position where I can. Well,
I'm gonna play devil advocate for you. I hear you saying that, but you also say that money is associated with. I mean, you fight me. I mean, money. You fight me. You know, I try to come to you, but you fight me, and you fight me because you want to show them that you love them. And I get it. I'm trying to get to you, but you push me away because you want to show them that it's more to life than money. I'm trying to get to you. So how can I get to you? Show me how I can get to you.
I know you're right when you say that because I felt like, oh, I broke this money block. Like money was just coming left and right when I went to Africa and when I was like, I'll never be in this position again. So when I came back, like money was flowing, it was coming. I was like, that's it, I got it. And then all of a sudden I'm like back in this position again. And I'm like, what happened? Like I don't I don't understand why I put myself back in this space.
Why did you put yourself back in that space?
I mean, I don't know. There's a comfort zone I get, or I'm just used to it. I don't know. It's not comfortable though, and I don't like it.
Well, you have invoices that you could charge. So you must like it to some degree. Why do you like it? What does it prove to you? Not having money proves what?
That I'm not doing this for money. I don't know. It's so crazy. Um, I mean, I don't know. I don't come to work and expect not to be paid, but that's I don't have a personal relationship with the federal government. But when I
It's
do my private
about
practice,
you.
I have relationships with people in my private practice, not like I have working for an institution.
Well, let's talk about you because I'm securing your job. I get you the money there, but I'm trying to get you the money off your job. But you won't take it. Why? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
sending you to people. What does it mean for you not to take the money? I mean, they're not even paying for it. Like, what does it mean to you to not have the money? It means something to you to not have the money because you don't take the money. What does that mean? What does that say about you that you don't take the money?
I, I think it. Um, I mean,
Forget work because work is fine. You're secure there. I'm trying to take you out of work.
yes.
The reason why you won't take this money, it means something. Why are you married to not taking the money? And if you don't take the money, what does that say about you? What does that mean?
Um, I'm still. I don't know.
You
I
do
mean,
know.
if I knew what would I know? That's
You
how
do
that's how
know.
I
You
get
know how to
people.
set.
If you knew, what would you know?
You do know. You know how to set yourself free. That's something. That's something somebody taught you to lean on. So don't lean on that. You do know. You got the answer to get free.
mm,
What does it mean to you to not take the money?
it's it's difficult because I don't know how to get to the answer. I mean,
Take the money. If you take the money, what does it say about you?
this one gonna take some work.
Well, because you've already said the answer. It's going to take you admitting it. It's not going to take no work because you've already said the answer. You said the answer several times. You might not want to hear your answer now, but you've already said your answer. You said it the entire time you've been talking. That's how I know the answer because you've already said it. You said it in your spirit. You said it out loud with your words. Now you're here to face your answer. But you got this.
Let us say that. I mean, because I don't know, but maybe the answer is because it will make me like it will make me become that person that's using that's so I needed time and attention with my parents and my family, but I was given things to
Listen to your heart. Don't try to figure it out on paper. Listen to your heart. Why can't you take the money? Are you a bad person if you take the money?
um maybe I'm just not worthy of the money. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so blocked in this area. I don't know.
Here's what I heard you say earlier. You said money and love. I'd rather have the love and attention. And when I go out, I used to give people money because money, you can have it. I don't even really want it. I just want the love and attention. So there was a disconnect between money and you because you didn't really need it because you really needed the intentions that was behind it, which was the love, the kiss, and the intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
And now here you are providing a service of intimacy and attention. That's what you do for a living. Intimacy and attention. Now throw love in that equation and what do you think you're going to do with money? Throw money in that equation and tell me what you think you're going to do with it.
Rejected
Why?
because that's not really what I want. I want the love and attention and the appreciation and the all the non-material stuff. I want the relationship.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
Got it.
Look at you.
I'm gonna reject it because I want the relationship. I have to reject it because it goes against everything that I want.
I say. I say.
Got it.
Got it. Now let's cry together because I have that too, sis. I have that Ooh!
Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Wow.
Yes,
Mm.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Which I can't speak for everyone in the helping profession, but I think that's a big part around why a lot of us in the helping profession aren't able to move into like monetizing our gifts because we want to help so much with that motive of getting things that we need.
Yeah,
And it's nothing wrong with being in the helping profession or wanting to help, but it's like we always help to. I've noticed that we always help to the point of not having anything for ourselves, and then we get burnt out behind that cycle of giving, 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 and not being able to live. And so that is, I'm reversing that. I'm actively reversing that, and that is why I'm grateful to be up here to talk about those things that still make me get emotional because I can put myself right back in that space. I'm connecting with everything in my unconscious mind that's driving all of my behaviors. So I just unconsciously put myself in this position, not knowing the root. And now I feel like, okay, I got it. I understand the root. And I can do self talk around not allowing that root to continue to exist in me. I can plant some new seeds and do a new thing.
I say, I say.
This is that's why you're my master teacher.
You're amazing. I'm only as good as you. You have to do the work.
That was rough. It was not easy. It's not easy because it's such our my unconscious is so blocked with some things sometimes. So I'm glad that you were able to get in that space with me and help me to dig and just support me a little bit because I really could not hear myself.
Yeah. Well, you were going for both our freedom.
Which is, we talked a little bit about boundaries, and like I told you this morning, I was like, stop doing this. Like, you cannot keep allowing people to control your time and your space and saying it's okay because that's enough. Like, I give myself away so much that I don't even know how to plan my schedule, my time anymore because I lay it in their hands and say, oh, whatever time is okay. And I was like, that's gonna stop too. But I believe it's all connected because it's just me again trying to win people over, trying to make sure that everybody else is pleased with me, and then I end up resenting myself. So that's gonna stop too.
Hey.
Come in. Hey, y'all ready? Okay, I'll be right back. Uh-huh. Oh, because I'm in therapy right now. I have to go, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate this. Thank y'all. My coworker said, "You look flushed. Are you okay?" I said, "I'm in therapy right now."
I say, you did the daggone thing. You did that. I say.
Let me go, y'all. I love y'all.
Let me say bye.
Bye.
Amazing, amazing. Amazing work. Amazing work. Amazing work. Hold on. I say. Amazing work that was. Amazing work. I say. Everybody, just in case she comes back and looks at it, I read the comments because the comments be gone when I log off. um, Dr. Tiffany says, "You're doing a great job, Dr. Renetta." Selena says, "I can relate then and now." Kendra says, "I have chills." Dolphin BJ said, "I missed it. I missed her answer." BJ. This is so good. So good. So I was gonna say this. Then we'll resume tomorrow. And I'm hoping that Renata comes back and watch this. That was so good to experience and see. I always say that we really live in duality. That when I'm talking to someone, I'm actually just talking to myself and hearing the answers that I come up with and setting myself free. And hopefully they're doing the same thing. And I recognize that what Renetta was overcoming because I had the same thing inside of me. And to some degree, I'm still overcoming. I'm always going to be still overcoming it because I'm an infinite being, so I don't run out. But it was good to experience that because also what it was doing was it was showing me the things that I had put in place in my life to make sure that I can receive income doing what I love to do or creating a life for myself doing what I love to do. Because that was a block I had to overcome myself. I used to deplete myself and give everything away. I mean, you just was going, if I had a toenail and you needed it, you was going to get the toenail and it was the only one I had. You was going to get it. But I've learned to give only when I hear the spirit say I have to give because this person may not be able to afford it. Feels like I'm sending this person to you and vice versa and make it happen. Even though they can't afford it, make it happen, work it out with them. And in that space, I can utilize that love energy and not have to worry about the war. Everything else, what I put in place is that the divine would send to me people who could afford to do these things so that I can stay in this position and do my work, do what I'm called to do here on planet Earth, and not have to go get another job that takes me off of the work I'm supposed to do. Because if I don't believe I can get paid to do what I'm supposed to do, I'll then be forced to go out into the world and work for someone else and be totally outside my calling. Be totally outside of my calling. So I have learned to allow myself to get paid for this. Now this has been a journey now. Don't get twisted. I didn't wake up and go, I'm here. It was a journey to get here. But I'm comfortable now getting paid. I don't charge nearly what I believe I'm worth, but I do charge, I do charge. So I'm still even working up to charging what I believe I am worth. Because trust and believe that doctor's class in my brain is 20 grand, honey, because it is so worth it. And I said this morning, I said when I woke up today, in a couple of years, that class is gonna be 20 grand and I'm not gonna budge. They're either gonna be able to do it or they're not. That's what I'm working my mind up to. So it's a process to get there. I allow myself to go through the process to get to where my mind is telling me I'm going. So I allow myself to go through the process. And so it was good to see Renetta. It was like watching myself at the beginning, watching myself overcome, and then looking at, reminding myself of the things I put in place to ensure that I am getting paid for what I love. And she's going to do the same thing. She's going to do the exact same thing. She's going to put things in place. But you have to become aware of it first. once you become aware of it, then you can go and start putting things in place. So she did an amazing job. So we'll be back. I have to go and make a run. It's supposed to be my day today. It's supposed to be my day today. So I'm gonna go make a run and come back. So I'll probably be back on live around 1 instead of 11. Because I have to make a run and turn in to do something, and then I'm gonna come right back, and I'm gonna come back on live, and I'm gonna do my wild card thing. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be something. I think what I'm gonna have a conversation on is Wounded by Christianity, Healed by God. Because I was supposed to do that on Tuesday nights, but I have not been on point. So I think that I'm gonna do that today when I get back. Wounded by Christianity, Healed by God. Conversations about questions I have for God and my internal my internal unknowing about it. I do want to say this out loud, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna stop Facebook. My Facebook.